Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Chapter 5 of Math. When you finish today's work, as always, please log into Extra Math until you get that green light. Today, we are going to take some time to go over ThinkCentral 5.3 quiz. Many of you had some difficulty getting this quiz done. So we are going to pull some question out from ThinkCentral and we're going to review. Let's take a look. Moon has 80 bean plants, 64 tomato plants, and 16 pepper plants. She wants to put the plants in rows with only one type of plant in each row. All rows will have the same number of plants. How many plants can Moon put in each row? The first thing that I do is, as always, I am going to use the strategy called cubes. I am going to circle all of the numbers that I see. Next, I'm going to make sure I understand the questions. It is asking us to make sure all rows will have same number of plants. It is asking us to find the common factors. So what I will need to do is I will need to make sure that I have that lime green paper that we provided that has all of the factors list. Next, I will need to list my numbers. I have 16, 64, 80. And from my factors list, I know that 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, under my number 16 are my factors. I went on and did the same thing for my number 64 and 80. Next, I went and looked for the common factors. Remember, common factors are the numbers that appears in all three numbers. I can see that number 1 appears in all three numbers. Number 2 as well. Number 4 as well. Number 8 and number 16. Therefore, my common factors between number 16, 64, and 80 are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. Boys and girls, when we are writing our common factors, please get into a habit of writing it from the smallest number to the largest. It is going from the least to the greatest. Let's take a look at another question. The sum of two numbers is 110. One number is 33. What is the other number? What are the common factors of these two numbers? There are two questions it is asking. First of all, one of the number is given. I will need to find the other number that will get added to my 33, giving me the total of 110. 33 plus a number giving me 110. This is hard for me to solve. I know that opposite of addition is subtraction. So instead of me trying to figure it out from skip counting, I'm going to go 110, take away 33. I am going to express this right here. Remember, we need to make sure we line up the numbers on top of each other according to its place value. 0 minus 3 cannot happen, so I borrow from 1. It's going to give me 10. So now my new equation is 10 minus 3, giving me 7 for my 1's value. Now my new number over here is a 0. I cannot go on and do 0 minus 3. So I will need to borrow again. I borrow from 1, giving me 10. Now my new equation is 10 minus 3, giving me 77. So I know that now my second number is 77. The first number was 33. When I add it to 77, it gives me 110. Now, the question was asking us, what are the common factors of these two numbers? Boys and girls, it is not 33 and 110 that it is asking. It is asking us to find factors of 33 and the second number we found, which is 77. So we list 33 and 77. Pull out your factors list and go on and write your factors. For 33, I have 1, 3, 11, and 33. For 77, I have 1, 7, 11, and 77. Remember, to find the common factors, we need to look for that number that appears in both numbers, which I can see that it is 1 and 11. So my common factors are 1 and 11. And boys and girls, remember what I had said. Make sure that you list your common factors from smallest to largest. 1 to 11. Now, we want you to go back to ThinkCentral 5.3. If you have already received 100 from last week, you do not need to do it again. However, if you have gotten anything less than 100, we want you to go ahead and solve it again. Make sure you get that 100 and reach out for your teachers if you are still confused. Have a great day.